Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3 now.
Alert! Alert! Set!
Taylor again. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here we go, set!
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go now.
A give left side to Taylor. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, here we go.
Richardson on 3rd. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They go again with Taylor. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Chidobe Awuzie there on the tackle. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Let's go.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Come on, set. Ready.
They're going Taylor. He has the 1st down to the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is Ridley working the right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3. This finds Evans, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. A give left side. Here's Evans. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
All right, here we go. Second down. Dropping back to throw. He's going to lob one deep down the left side. Big gain downfield. Oh, and he goes out at the 2. That close to a breakaway touchdown. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Mitchell runs it in for the touchdown. The Bisons get it down to a single point. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bisons tie this game 7-7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This return starts at the 5. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. They'll come out throwing. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Looking for a throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. He's dropping back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. It's a 48-yard look for him. Up and good from Joseph. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
After the field goal, they'll boot it away and put their defense back out on the field. Return starts at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopped by Cedric Gray. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's brought down at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. 45 yards on the punt there. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He's going to throw this one. He lofts it deep left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
2nd and 10 now. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Colts will take over. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Finds Kincaid. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Ready, go.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2 yards on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Go, Jack. Go, Jack. Roll, roll, roll. Reload, reload.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. The Colts at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. 2nd and 3 now.
Ready, ready.
Play action with Richardson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Taylor trying the left side. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Check go.
Play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
He finds Chigakonkwo for the grab. He gets loose down the right side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Bisons will add to their lead at the end of the half. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Ready.
They send the tight end in motion. First down throw here from Richardson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He put some juice on it. He's got it deep downfield. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Throwing from the gun here. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the second half is underway. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor now, up the middle. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's a give to Taylor. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A nice pickup of 6. That's going to bring up 3rd down 9.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he runs this down to around the 12-yard line. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Go!
They give to Taylor, right side. And he's brought down for a loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Let's go! Go!
Running right, this is Taylor. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And that one's going to hit the turf. Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now looking to throw. Got Evans, it's complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll throw it again. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Oh, really good punt here. Fair catch called for and made at the 8-yard line. So no return on that punt. And they're going to be backed up deep in their own territory to begin this one. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This is Taylor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Let's go now.
Taylor again. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Take go.
Here's Richardson. He finds Kincaid. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action on 1st. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in, touchdown. The Bisons take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. A touch. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready? Hut.
A run here with Taylor. A lot of grass ahead. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 4th-quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Wangu now to return. He's got a lead up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Mitchell up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Here's 2nd and 11. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And this is another incompletion.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Into a crowd, and intercepted! Nick Cross has it. And the Colts take over on his 5th interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Go.
Here's a handoff for Taylor. And he's able to drive up past the 40. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. The Colts ready for the punt. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And it's away, but a total miss hit. You could tell as soon as it left his foot. This one headed for the sideline. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw now. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down.
Let's go.
Setting up a throw. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. They are throwing it again. He's on the move. He slides down inside the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And in for the touchdown. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bisons push their lead to 3. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready? Hut, hut.
Here's Taylor. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Buying some time left. He can run it. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. Colts trail by a field goal. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go, set.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Setting up to pass. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
And he got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Bisons make the play that should win them this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
He's back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they got to see the chains move to get it going. That forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
The Bison sending out their punter. J.K. Scott will kick it away. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Foye Oluwakin with the pick. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
After the pick, Richardson back to the air. A bit of desperation, and that was probably their last gasp. It's in a... Oh, now a rattle, and it's loose! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. And the Colts are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. And he has the touchdown through what looks like some defensive pass interference. So I think, Brock, thinking this catch should stand. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And it's no good, so they get it back within 1 score at least, but can't make it a field goal game. That deficit's still at 4 points. So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. And they've got it. They come through with the recovery. That should win this game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Off to the races, middle of the field. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Bisons now lead by 10. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some